हेलो, नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, केम छो, केरो हाल, कसा काय, वनकम। भाई और बहनों, देवी और सज्जनों, कैसे हो? और आज आप लोगों ने काम किया और क्या चल रहा है? छुट्टी? अरे यार। और हाउ इज योर डेली रूटीन? व्हाट यू आर डूइंग इन बीटीआर, हेल्थ साइड, D2C, ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, हाइड्रेशन, वॉकिंग, कटिंग शुगर एंड सॉल्ट। तो भाई और बहनों, देवी और सज्जनों, कैसे हैं आप लोग? उम्मीद है आप लोग बेहतर होंगे, काम कर रहे होंगे। तो मैं अपने फार्म से लाइव हूँ, ठीक है। काम बराबर से होगा, लाइव आएंगे, जनता से बात करेंगे, मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है उसके बारे में बात बतियाएंगे, ठीक है। हाँ, और अरे आज तो मंडे था, मैंने कल बोला था ना फ्यूचर ऑप्शन मार्केट आगे जाएगा। आज का रेट क्या जरा बताना। moneycontrol.com। ओके, बस 2 मिनट तक वेट करेंगे, उसके बाद ताबड़तोड़ बैटिंग, वन स्टॉप। व्हाट आर द ट्रेल्स ब्लेजिंग, वी विल डू फाइंड आउट वन एंड कीप इट अप, कंटिन्यू। हेलो, नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, केम छो, केवाल, कैसे दोस्तों, भाई और बहनों, देवी और सज्जनों, के आप लोग काम कर रहे हैं, हेल्दी खाना खा रहे हैं। आज के नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, मार्केटिंग, व्हाट आर द हेल्थ इनसाइट्स एंड ग्लोबल मीडिया में मार्केट में क्या हो रहा है, इंटरनेशनल रिलेशनशिप में क्या हो रहा है। तो चलो भैया बात करते हैं। पिछले दिन मैंने बात किया था कि ट्राई टू अवॉइड सुगरी ड्रिंक्स, ठीक है। ये बात मैंने इसलिए बोला था कि ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड एंड यूएस कंपनी जो है ना, कोको कोला, फंटा, फिज, ये सब बेचने वाली कंपनी है ना, इंडिया में लोगों को टारगेट इस बेसिस पे कर रही है कि यार यहाँ पे 70% लोग एग्रीकल्चर मार्केट में है, और एग्रीकल्चर मार्केट की वजह से जो है ना, बॉडी से पसीना बहुत ज्यादा निकलता है। और हम जो कोको कोला पी रहे हैं, स्प्राइट पी रहे हैं, उसमें जो है ना, अगर मान लो ये एक नॉर्मल ग्लास है, ठीक है, इस ग्लास में अगर 1/4 भरते हैं ना, तो 1/4 में करीब 7.5 से 8 चम्मच जो है ना, 7 to 8 स्कूप जो है ना चीनी होता है। और एक आम आदमी के जीवन में जो है ना, पर डे 50 से 70 ग्राम नेचुरल ग्लूकोज की आवश्यकता होती है, बॉडी के फिजियोलॉजी को, इंटरनल मेटाबॉलिज्म को काम करने के लिए, बेहतर बनाने के लिए, ठीक है। तो मेरा ये मानना है कि आप जितना भी एड्स देख रहे हो, लाइक ग्लूकोज, टैंग, टेस्टी, सुगर, कोको कोला, एपी, फीज, माजा, स्प्राइट, व्हाट यू आर ड्रिंकिंग, प्लीज ट्राई टू यूज स्मार्टली। अगर आप पी रहे हो तो ट्राई टू अवॉइड, प्लीज अवॉइड, क्योंकि अमेरिकन मार्केट और अमेरिकन स्ट्रेटेजी में दे विल प्रमोट ओनली अनहेल्दी एंड अनयूजुअल चीज विच इज नॉट इन फेवर फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ देयर पॉपुलेशन, हेल्थ केयर, इकोसिस्टम, ठीक है। और स्पेशली इंडियन लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है भाई, उड़ता हुआ तीर मत लो, अपने घर का बना हुआ खाना खाओ, दूध, छाछ, लस्सी इस्तेमाल करो, ठीक है। मैं एक रिपोर्ट बता रहा हूं, WHO का रिपोर्ट है, जो कि 2023 में ये रिपोर्ट पब्लिश किया गया है। कंज्यूमिंग एनर्जी ड्रिंक बोले तो कोको कोला, फंटा, फिज, माजा, पेप्सी, 7 अप, स्प्राइट, उसके बाद फिर आ जाओ माउंटेन ड्यू और रेड बुल, इंक्लूडिंग रेड बुल, दे ऑल आर कम्स इन द एनर्जी ड्रिंक्स कैटेगरी। फिजी ड्रिंक, इवन स्वीट एंड ड्रिंक। अच्छा, स्वीट एंड ड्रिंक में एक कंपोनेंट होता है, उसको बोलते हैं स्पार्टेन। स्पार्टेन जो है ना, स्पार्टेन जो कि नेचुरल सुगर नहीं है, दे आर ब्लेंडेड एंड आर्टिफिशियल सुगर विच विल नॉट इन फेवर फॉर योर हेल्थ, गट एंड इंटेस्टाइनल प्रीबायोटिक लाइफस्टाइल, ठीक है। द स्टडी विल फाउंड दैट मैन हु विल कंज्यूम मोर देन 1 sweetened drink per day at they have 42% of greater risk of hair loss, diabetes, type 2 mellitus and myocardial infarctions, that is called heart attack, ठीक है। तो भाई और बहनों, आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज ट्राई टू अवॉइड कोको कोला, पेप्सी, फंटा एंड घंटा टाइप ड्रिंक्स, क्योंकि इंडियन लोगों का जो एपेटाइट है और गट हेल्थ है ना, दैट इज सुटेबल फॉर दूध, छाछ, लस्सी एंड घर का बना हुआ खाना, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट में हम बात करेंगे, जिस तरीके से महंगाई बढ़ रहा है, इन्फ्लेशन का रेट बढ़ रहा है ना, तो देयर इज ए मोर चांस के इंडिया में और ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड में महंगाई का इंपैक्ट कितना बेहतर है, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है रोटी, कपड़ा और मकान, उससे पहले शिक्षा दान, ठीक है। इंडिया में पॉपुलेशन 143 करोड़ है, लोग इस बात को एक्सेप्ट करें या नहीं करें, ठीक है, बट एजुकेशन इज मस्ट, एजुकेशन सब लोगों की रिक्वायरमेंट है, ठीक है। तो एजुकेशन के बिहाफ पे जब हम एजुकेशन को साइड करते हैं तो पूरे ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड में इंडिया इज कंसिडर्ड एज द 46 और 47th रैंक ऑन द टर्म्स ऑफ एजुकेशन, क्योंकि टोटल एजुकेशन लिटरेसी परसेंटेज है 72%, ठीक है। और आई होप श्योर कि 2023-24 या 22-23 का जो सेंसस होगा एजुकेशन लिटरेसी सेंसस, उसमें ये जो है ना करीब 80 to 85, 90% तक जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरे को लगता है कंट्री लाइक इंडिया दे डिजर्व मोर एंड दे इज मोर अपॉर्चुनिटी अकॉर्डिंग टू द relevance of education along with the dimensional multifarious of digital India, UPI, healthcare, नेशनल लॉजिस्टिक पॉलिसी, ठीक है। तो पूरी दुनिया में एक बेड अपार्टमेंट का जो मंथली रेंट है ना, मतलब अलग अलग सिटी में, लाइक न्यूयॉर्क में 3,746, सिंगापुर में 3,704, सैन फ्रांसिस्को में 3,332। हाय रंजित भैया, नमस्ते। रंजित भैया नमस्ते, कैसे आप? हैमिल्टन में 3,222, जॉर्जिया टाउन में 2,815। मेरे पास क्या है, ये यूरोपियन और अमेरिकन कंट्री में इन्होंने अपना एक स्पेशल सेफली फंडेड मीडिया बनाया है, ठीक है, जो अपने आप को ना बेहतर समझते हैं, बेहतर बनाते हैं, ठीक है। और आई एम नॉट टू मच सरप्राइजिंग कि यार 200 साल पहले तो ये लोग इनका साइंस और इनका साइंटिफिक जो कल्चर है ना 200 साल पुराना है, ठीक है। मैं आपको अक्सर बोलता हूं ना कि इफ यू वांट टू रीड द बुक, जस्ट एक बार जाओ महर्षि वाग्भट ऋषि का जो है ना आप अष्टांग हृदय पढ़ो, ठीक है। अगर उससे अगर आपको कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आया, एक बार जो है ना आप रामचरितमानस पढ़ो, ठीक है, तुलसीकृत रामचरितमानस और कंबनकृत रामचरितमानस। उसके बाद अगर आपको सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं मिलता है ना, तो आप ऋग्वेद, अथर्ववेद, यजुर्वेद, चरक संहिता, सुश्रुत संहिता, एक ट्राई टू रीड वन पेज, ठीक है। फिर आपको जो है ना ग्लोबल पर्सपेक्टिव्स ऑफ हेल्थ साइंस, न्यूरो मेडिसिन, हेल्थ केयर, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, इन सबका पर्सपेक्टिव मिलेगा, ठीक है। पर्सनली आई एम नॉट टू मच सरप्राइज्ड अबाउट व्हाट इज गोइंग इन यूएसए, इंक्लूडिंग मेटावर्स, डिजिटल नोमैड्स, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड मशीन लर्निंग, क्योंकि यार सब चीज तो हम महर्षि चाणक्य और कंबनकृत रामायण में जो है ना दैट इज प्रिस्क्राइब्ड, ठीक है। तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट योर कंसाइनमेंट? प्लीज राइट एंड ट्राई टू कन्वे योर पॉइंट। बात करते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में। हाँ, तो मैं ये बोलने वाला था कि प्रधानमंत्री जी अमेरिका गए हुए थे, जिसमें ऑलमोस्ट गूगल, फेसबुक, टेस्ला सारे सीईओ के साथ बात किया। तो इंडियन सीईओ में मुकेश अंबानी और आनंद महिंद्रा वाज द मेजर वन, उसके बाद निखिल कामत, और उसके बाद आई थिंक दे आर द मेजर पीपल इंक्लूडिंग इंडियन बॉर्न ऑरिजिन लाइक सत्या नाडेला, सुंदर पिचाई, अरविंद कृष्णा, ये सारे लोग थे, ठीक है। और दे हैड टेक ए प्रॉपर ओथ कि यार इंडिया में इन्वेस्ट करना है और $260 बिलियन तक का इन्वेस्ट होगा, ठीक है। सबसे पहले जो है अमेजॉन ने इस चीज की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है कि 2030 से पहले जो है ना अमेजॉन इंडिया में $26 बिलियन इन्वेस्ट करेगा, जिसमें से करीब 10 लाख लोगों को नौकरी मिलेगी। 10 लाख लोगों में जो है ना 500,000 लोग, मतलब 5.5-6 लाख लोगों को जो है ना डायरेक्ट जॉब मिलेगा। और एलाइड इकोसिस्टम में जब कोई भी इंडस्ट्री या कोई भी मार्केट बनता है ना, तो उसके बाद मार्केट बेहतर जब अपने प्रारूप पे पड़ता है, तो एलाइड सर्विस हेल्थ केयर इकोसिस्टम में लोगों को भी जॉब मिलेगा, दैट इज मोर देन 5%, ठीक है। और मेरे को लगता है कि ग्लोबल पॉपुलेशन में जो हायरिंग इन टेक है, हायरिंग अलोंग विथ मार्केट, दैट इज मोर फेनोमेनल, ठीक है। व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट के ये चीजें इंडिया के फेवर में कितना सपोर्टिव होगी? वी विल ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट एंड कमेंट इन साइट के व्हाट इज द बेस्ट पोजीशंस एंड हाउ वी विल कैलकुलेट, ठीक है। और पर्सनली आई एम टू मच अवेयर के इंडिया में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को सॉर्ट आउट करना इट्स ए ग्लोबल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। पूरी दुनिया के लोग इस बात के लिए जो है ना दे आर मोर अवेयर कि इंडिया में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को सॉर्ट आउट करना बहुत जरूरी है। और प्रधानमंत्री जी, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी मिनिस्ट्री, आईटी इंडस्ट्री, कॉमर्स मिनिस्ट्री, फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री, दे ऑल आर कम इन ए वन डायमेंशनल ऑफिस, मतलब वो सारे एक पॉइंट पे आकर के जो है ना इस बात के लिए जो है ना चर्चा कर रहे हैं कि इंडिया में जो है ना मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सॉर्ट आउट करने के लिए व्हाट आर द बेस्ट पॉसिबिलिटी एंड हाउ वी विल कन्फाइन दैट के व्हाट आर द स्ट्रेटेजिक पिन पॉइंट दैट वी विल रेगुलेट द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग स्मार्टली। क्योंकि चाइना ने जो 30 साल में किया ना, वी हैव टू बिल्ड इन 10 ईयर, ठीक है। और अभी जो इंडिया का ग्रोथ रेट है दैट इज ऑलमोस्ट 7.26 और अगले क्वार्टर में जो है ना 8.235 जाने वाला है। और जब 8.23 जाने वाला तो आई एम 100% श्योर कि इंडिया में कम से कम 100 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो है ना आउटलेट्स बनेंगे, जिसमें करीब 10 से 12 लाख लोगों को नौकरी मिलेगा। अब जब मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सॉर्ट आउट करते हैं तो लोगों का लाइफ स्टाइल बेटर होता है, क्योंकि दे हैव फिक्स कि ये काम मेरे को करना है। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री, बिरले मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री जो है ना मतलब डिप्लीट करती है या रेयर आउट करती है या मार्केट से को एग्जिस्टेंस में जाती है। और जिस तरीके से इंडिया में पॉपुलेशन का ग्रोथ हो रहा है, पॉपुलेशन सबमर्ज कर रहा है, तो वी कैन से कि इंडिया में देयर इज ए मोर अपॉर्चुनिटी। क्या यार कुछ भी अगर तुम बना के बेच रहे हो, सिर्फ बेचने का जो व्हाट आर द टैक्टिक्स, ट्रिक्स एंड मेथोडोलॉजी की, वी कैन फाइंड आउट आराम से, नो प्रॉब्लम। हर साल की तरह जो है ना दावोस में जो है ना वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम होने वाला है। वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम में जो है ना पूरी दुनिया के लोग जाते हैं अपने अपने बिजनेस को प्रमोट करने के लिए, ठीक है। पर्सनली आई एम टू मच इंस्पायर्ड फ्रॉम मिस्टर रितेश मलिक सर, हु इज माय मेंटर इन एंड इन्वेस्टर्स इन गोरिल्ला वेंचर अलॉन्ग विथ रानिया 53 एंड पलक्ष्य टेक यूनिवर्सिटी। तो मेरे को लगता है कि दावोस के साथ साथ जो ना देयर इज ए मोर अपॉर्चुनिटी इन इंडिया के वी विल फाइंड आउट व्हाट आर द बेस्ट ऑप्शन टू कंक्लूसिव इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम एंड रिड्यूस द कार्बन फुटप्रिंट इन इंडिया, ठीक है। और country like India, there is a more opportunity insights that we will build a sustainable ecosystem, renewable ecosystem, and where we can say there is a 320-day where solar energy is the confrontly come direct, ठीक है। तो I am bullish on the sustainable mode of energy along with nuclear power plant energy because the number of nuclear power plant in India that is 18. Country like India where the population is 145 crore, there is more than 30-35 plus nuclear power plant in India, especially southern zone. They are heavily depleted nuclear power plant like Kudankulam nuclear power plant, like Tamil Nadu nuclear power plant, and Karnataka, Konkan, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Telangana. They are highly developed according to the visionary and the mindset of growth that what they are building for country. That is more meaningful, significant and interesting. Next सेगमेंट में वी विल टॉक अबाउट दावोस। पूरी दुनिया में जो है ना एक गांव है जिसमें पूरी दुनिया के इन्वेस्टर, बिजनेसमैन, टाइकून सब जाकर के ना इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम और सस्टेनेबिलिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं, ठीक है। माय मेंटर मिस्टर रितेश मलिक एंड फॉलोड बाय केटीआर गारू इज द आईटी मिनिस्टर ऑफ तेलंगाना। आई होप ही विल गो एंड रेज सम फंड फॉर तेलंगाना एंड टेक सम गुड इन्वेस्टमेंट एज एफडीआई। पर्सनली आई एम टू मच कंडेंसली आई एम कंक्लूडिंग अटैच विथ मिस्टर केसीआर गारू एंड केटीआर गारू कि जिस तरीके से जो है तेलंगाना में इन्वेस्टमेंट हो रहा है, वेरी सुन तेलंगाना विल बी द नेक्स्ट सिंगापुर ऑफ इंडिया एंड आई एम होप श्योर कि ये चीजें तेलंगाना के लिए बेटर हो। और देयर इज अ मोर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी इन तेलंगाना बिकॉज yesterday गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया along with the collaboration of वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस दैट विल बी ओपन इन तेलंगाना, ठीक है। जो 5 और वंदे भारत ट्रेन है ना वो भी ओपन होने वाले हैं, ठीक है। Yesterday I tell that there is a carbon CFCs emissions and chlorofluorocarbons emissions the high in India, especially country where the population is 145 crore and the land occupancy or globally the land sharing by India that is 3%, but on the terms of population that is 22.23%. Comparatively, when we say that there is a major threat for the existence of humanity and organization and human being, we have to go for what green ecosystem, green economy, green economic zone, and the concept which is being narrated by our PM, that is Miyazaki forestation. We will go through a sustainable mode of ecosystem where we will talk on the terms and valuation along with each and every roadside there is a specific distance between 2 or 3 plant and we have to grow a suburban मिली फॉरेस्ट, ठीक है। तो मेरे को लगता है कि वी शुड गो फ्रॉम हाइब्रिड मॉडल और प्रमोट ग्रीनरी इन द टर्म्स के द टेम्परेचर ऑफ इंडियन पेनिनसुला दैट विल हिट 48 इज द मैक्सिमम वन, especially North Indian Peninsula or Aryan Peninsula that where population is exploding, especially Ganga, Yamuna, Aryan belt. What do you think about Indian population, especially North Indian population, where Bihar and UP is contributing major 33 to 35% population, and there is a major economic corridor between Ganga Action Plan. What do you think? How we will conclude and how we will develop a business strategy in Ganga Action Plan, Ganga waterways, and what are the best opportunity to find out that Ganga will originate from Alaknanda or Himachal, and they will completely flow and blown out in Bengal ki Khari. What is your consentment and what is your thinking that how we will use the river of Ganga Action Plan and Ganga waterfront river system for business purpose, transportation purpose, tourism purpose and customary business purpose? About the company manufacturing index and manufacturing innovation in India, global world, and what are the company which had directly in favor for the growth of the audience and growth of customer. Company like it is of their companies just like define the how much older this company and what are the time Samsung market valuation and how they will perfect the market strategy. That is company like Nokia that is 158 years old, Toshiba that is 148 years, Nintendo that is 133 years old, Hitachi that is 113 years old. Concludingly, we have to find out that global world top 5 company like that is FANG, Facebook, Alphabet, Apple, Netflix, Google, Tesla, Microsoft, that is more than Like Microsoft is 48 year, almost 50 year. Apple is 47 year. Amazon is 28 year. Netflix is 25 year. Google is 24 years. Huawei is 35 year. Salesforce is 24 years. SpaceX is 21 year. Tesla is 20 year. Facebook is 19 year. YouTube is 18 year. Concludingly, we can say that when we are building startup or API integration, there is a major chance that we will build, and we have to wait more than 20 years to build a product that will leverage and they have a maximum market potentialization. And we have to see that how technology is implicated and how technology can transform the face of API as an active programming index. And I will tell you the software developing side and software development side, which is more quite essentials, and that is heavily invested by the government of USA, like Google, Facebook, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Sony, Huawei, and these companies are building the next level of market along with 0 to 1 concept. Especially I am too much inspired from Peter Thiel, who had write a book that is 0 to 1. In India, he had already invested in a company like Oyo, which is being monitored, and whose CEO's name is Mr. Ritesh Agarwal. At least I think that is $8.2 billion of total market valuation of Oyo. And the best thing which I have realized is first generation entrepreneurs are really inspiring the country as well as the nation to build such good value driven product. And when we talk about value driven product, we have as always talk about that Indian engineer and Indian API developer, which is more influential and significant for the development of our country. Like peoples, we can say that is Bharat Bhagya Vidhata. And when we say Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, in India, previous year there is a 108 unicorn company had developed. And the best thing which I realized, there is a manifestations of more than $5 billion each and every company. And in India, there is a FDI reserve that is $592 billion. I hope so, like government of India will give the guarantee that make more product followed by make in India, made in India, developed in India, as well as made for global world. And global audience is gauging the market and developmental index of India. That is the ultimate rate or growth rate is 7.268 or 7.238. I hope so that Pradhan Mantri and their Mann Ki Baat session, people will generally emphasize when the situation came that each and everybody directly can say that not go through the Pakauda Becho Yojana, followed by just make a brand and build a brand for make in India, made for world and consumer side of the world, as well as we will go through the each and every possibility. Followed by that, the proverb which can say Jangan-Man Adhinayak Jai Hai, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, and these people will concisely impactful for the development of India. Along with the Digital India, Make in India, Jan Dhan Yojana, PLI 2, which will influence significant and collectively give an approach to build a business for the next 2025 versions of life, that is $5 trillion economy before 2024. Next segment we will take that there is a more opportunity in value driving product like Ola, Oyo, Uber, Jio7, Reliance Jio, Airtel, HDFC Bank. These companies have a value driven product in the terms of financial product as well as global financial tech product. If I will tell you the API of one of the company, that name is ICICI Bank, that is most bona fide and efficient QR scanner code, especially when you use to a local tea shop or pan shop and you will use that QR code in India or locally, you become flabbergasted and extremely happy how the UI and UX of ICICI Bank software development team or computer programming team had built and designed. That is more meaningful, magnificent, and this is the awesome product in the terms of reverse transcription engineering in API formation. Next, we can say that manufacturing hub or the future of manufacturing is India. Likewise, in 2021, when global world is facing from a pandemic, situations of pandemic, the growth rate of India become minus 8.26 and now it is positive 8.27 or 7.26. And concisely we can say there is a more opportunity in India due to its consumer race or D2c consumption approachability is changed, because there is a mindset that why we will not build brand in India in the terms made in China, make in USA, made in UK, that are flavored and flooded in our market. And what is the best opportunity if we will empower Indian startup, Indian market, Indian business? There is a more opportunity that we can build a brand and we can build a startup followed by the need of global population. and this is the exact requirement for the people, that we can say the government of India is essentially responsible for the development of people, and we can say that हम भारत के लोग and लोकतंत्र में जनता का स्वभाव और जनता के लिए काम करना, that should be a proper reasonable answer for if we will reach that the GDP that is expected 10.2 10.6 in before 2025, and approachable mindset will be that before 2025 we will reach the more than $5 trillion economy, that will be more efficient, effective and significant. Next segment we will talk about high consumer electronics sales comparatively, like Samsung, Apple, Foxconn, Medanta, TCS and TSMC. These companies are responsible for the manufacturing of mobile, semiconductor, mobile screen, TV screen, laptop screen, and day by day these are also responsible for the affordable mobile screen or laptop. Because the thing, when we talk about Indian pocket size in middle class, the segment which is also known as aspiring class, then we will find out the total valuation or total per monthly income of a normal middle class family is 15k, and 15k is not able to provide the laptop or such good luxury item. And then see, situation or scenario came in our India or came in mind, okay, what are the best possibility in the terms that we will give finance on TV, laptop or mobile, because each and every developmental expectations is being connected with the growth of India along with the digital consumption. And in India, digital consumption is just like, bro, why you are not in 4G or 5G? Just please go through that. Hi Vijay, how are you? Digital consumption and digital population are the specific mindset that we can connect, and we will build in an India that this is the time we can say there is a internet penetration in India that is 80 million peoples, and BCG, McKinsey, Google already they have warned that India will be the next tech trillion market economy, and company like Google, Apple, Facebook, they are getting smartly and they are able to follow all the pros and cons which is being managed by government of India. I am 100% sure that government of India will give the inflows to that make their product along with the data center in India. I am 100% sure that government of India along with PMO, along with IT Ministry of India, they will write a narratives that please make a data center in India if you are investing in India. Because I think the data breach and data privacy is the major concern for the people, and this is an ultimate reason that people will connect thoroughly and smartly. Next segment we will talk about big unorganized third-party repair manufacturing. Just think about that. If you are using Apple iPhone or laptop or AirPod, if someone if you got some glitch or screen replacement or screen alteration, you will find out how we will do the best possibility and what are the ultimate solution. Then there is a situation, or then there is a point or transition point where we will go and talk about, yes bro, we will go through this shop and we will manage this one, and we have to find out what are the best big manufacturer repair transit point. Like in India, if you are using iPhone, again and again you will not go for take the mobile phone cover or mobile phone screen guard to an Apple store. Definitely you will go to local store and you will say, bhaiya, can you give the affordable rate of screen guard, screeners or towel for washing my iPhone glass or normal phone glass? It depends upon your cost. And the thing is that China is ultimate, the global super manufacturer in the terms of unorganized sector. And the market in organized sector in China, that is 570 million, almost 1 trillion. Hi Sajib, Assalamualaikum, Walaikum Salam. So personally I am too much excited about when government of India will decide that we have to go for the third party manufacturing transition point. In India especially, we go for healthcare side, the concept of stunt that is made of platinum or platinum thread or platinum wire. Its cost, if you will take care from USA or California, you have to pay $1 lakh. But in India, if you will organize through different healthcare institute like AIMS, Manipal, DRDO, then the rate of that stunt is 33 or 35,000. And I am hope sure these type of medical renovation and innovations will occur in India along with the growth with in the favor that each and every pharmaceutical company along with manufacturing company will be responsible for the growth and development of healthcare project, healthcare manifestations, healthcare product, healthcare API, nutraceutical market, pharmaceutical market, Lojinjat market, distillation market, injectable markets, and the market is ultimately wide and vivid. What do you think? Please write, comment and share your valuable insights. Next segment we will talk about waste free mentality. In India there is a major concern about plastic waste consumption, because when we talk about plastic waste consumption there is no need for the biodigesters, biodegradables in India, that we can talk about how India will overcome on biodegradables and how plastic waste is being digested. There is no alter substitute of plastics. It will take more than 350 to 370 years old, okay, that any particle or any living organism that can eat plastic and they will produce the digestive humus or digestive compost. I am 100% sure we have to find out what are the minimalistic way to use plastic, because plastic digestions and plastic compatibility is not for human health as well as compatibility of healthcare as well as the existence and survivalence of human. What is your insight about plastic, renewable resources, ecosystem of healthcare, ecosystem of CFC emissions and carbon footprint neutrality? Mr. Vikas Panjal. Hello sir, Namaskar sir. How are you sir? And the thing, there is a more involvement of Gen Z. In India, the growth rate after COVID, that is per 3 or 2 months, the population will high rise as the rate of 2 crore in 3 months. And I will tell you, if the way India's population is bursting, very soon resources is limited. We have to find out and we will face more and more difficulty. And there is a transition point came in our life that each and everybody have to give education, affordable education, health, affordable health, along with skillful knowledge. And there is a major chance, or there is a major problem came in India, that is the mindset when we talk about the affordable education along with nutrition, along with healthcare. And local government and local substitutory body are responsible for that. In India, the year of financial year 2022-2023 followed by 2023 via 2024, the total budget of education ministry which is being allotted, that is $22 billion. Almost when you will combine the valuation of Byju's, Physics Wala and Unacademy. If I will tell you that if you are not reading, if you are not learning, if you are not upgrading, definitely you will lose the one hope that Government of India along with what are the consequential and constitutional right is being provided for Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, Sarvjan Hitai, Sarvjan Sukhay. So please write and try to be the commendable part that please learn. And in Hindi I can say, भाई सीखने का कोई उम्र नहीं होता है, बगल के स्कूल कॉलेज में जाओ, बेशरम की तरह किताब लेके पढ़ना शुरू करो. Because the way population is growing now, there is a more need to become more skillful, smart and efficiently expressive. In next segment, we will talk about the development of engineering talent, medicine and healthcare talent along with API talent, because the total composition with a good teacher in India, that is 20,000 per person per a smart teacher, 22,000 per patient per a doctor, and along with 30 to 33,000 per population there is a one IIT engineer. And still there is a much lesser ratio that we can find out what are the maximum efficiency of engineering talent, maximum efficiency of healthcare talent, maximum efficiency of technological and innovation talent. And one of the best thing that I will quote about Mr. Gaurav Munjal, CEO of Unacademy. He said that in India there is 60 million people will face examination, and this is the metaverse of education. Like each and everybody want to be, if you are in 9 and 10th, hi Komal. There is a one grade that beta IIT कर लो life set है. If you are in 12th or then beta engineering college or medical college में चले जाओ life set है. But the thing is that when we talk about Indian conspiracy, education, mindset, aspirations, then you have to uplift the mindset definitely in the terms of 3R, regularly, randomly, repetitively, on the terms and the value mode of education, that only the good and correct teachers that will inspire you to learn various modes of healthcare education, nutraceutical education, mindset, psychology, numerology, along with allied educations of different skills like API skills, nanotech skills, healthcare skills. And when you will write what are the skills present in Google Niti Aayog search engine, you will find out there is more than 16,000 skills available in a Niti Aayog website. So why you are late? Just go enroll your name, and if you will do internship in Niti Aayog website, Government of India will pay every month 3.5k to each and everybody who are just graduated or try to be in your engineering schools, medical schools, or pharmacy schools, or non-graduate schools. So be focused and be conscious about your education, what you are learning, what is your dimensional goal. And personally, I am too much intuitive about the growth of India, because the thing, when we will talk about the larger scope in the terms that each and everybody have to work, followed by the country GDP, manufacturing insights, manufacturing talent, healthcare talent, engineering talent, then there is a one and only one country came in our mind, that is China. And China growth and Chinese GDP is almost, China's GDP is for $15.53 trillion. Comparatively, India's GDP is 3.36 trillion dollar. And consequently, China is 5 times bigger than India. And in India, there is in average medical student talent, engineering student talent, and bureaucrats talent that is lesser than China. It is very, very unfavorable for the growth of India, when our Prime Minister is talking about that in 2024 or 2025 we have to build the business of or GDP of our country, that is $5 trillion. And when we talk about the growth in the terms of working efficiency, production efficiency, and market efficiency, definitely we have to put more than 10 hours. And this is our conclusive result, that each and everybody have to work more than 10 hours to compete with global restructures of smart work, smart talent, global acquisitions, investment, hiring, funding, VCs money. So I would like to tell one of the more interesting news about in India, that 2 hours before Byju's is being declared as the 2 or 3 board of directors from like Chan Zuckerberg Initiatives, that is the non-profit organizations which is being managed by Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan Zuckerberg. They had also resigned from Byju's, followed by Peak Venture, that is now it becomes, earlier it was Sequoia's Capital, now it had differentiated into 3 parts. But the thing is that along with the board of director of Byju's, the 3 of the director had also resigned, and this is the very bad time for Byju's, and I hope sure this will tackle, because this bubble will burst now. Global world investors and VC will not come in favor of India, and they will never fund in Indian startup, because the way Mr. Byju's Ravindran and his wife Mrs. Divya Gokulnath had misbehaved with market, misbehaved with global investors. I don't know how to say, but I am deeply confined that very soon there is a 2 way of building business insights. If you are building edtech, that you will serve as a K-12 market along with Akash, and one of the major successful acquisitions of Byju's, that is Akash. Hope sure like Akash will go for higher IPO and maximum subscribe, and very soon that money will come to the favor on the pocket size of Byju's investors, because the thing is that globally there is a major issue about Byju's, that why Byju's is firing every day, and how they will manage their ecosystem, what are the auditory report, what are the investment report, what are the quarter on quarter report, and what are the growth report. So sometimes we can say edtech is more efficient and versatile, but when we think about like people like Byju's Ravindran, Divya Gokulnath, then there is a mistakes and there is a headache come in our life, that why man. Similarly, physics wala is profitable each and every quarter. Yes, 2 or 3 days earlier, physics wala had acquired Xylem. It is a South India or Kerala based startup. They will give affordable education, and their revenue is more than 150 crore. And the best part is that similar ventures, they are building the product, one more product that is being managed by Mr. Hitesh Chaudhary, that is iNeuron. And Physics Wala had acquired iNeuron also. And the best part is that if you will go to the subscription of Physics Wala from 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, NEET, UG, NEET, PG, MBBS and engineering, then you will find out what are the better opportunity to learn, explore, mentorship, guardianship, and how they had built the ecosystems that is completely profitable. And I am hope sure that more and more investors will come in Physics Wala segment, and they will invest more and more money, because previous quarter Physics Wala's total profit was 275 crores. And what do you think about Indian startup ecosystem that had built superbly? But the thing is that some people are not utilizing that type of constant energy, intellectual right, and the mindfulness about learning how they will build the business from 0 to 1, and what is the best possibility that they will conclude and they will include. So I would like to tell what is your insight and what do you think. With that note, Next segment, we will talk about the world's most bicycle-friendly cities. Ultimately, when we talk about carbon neutrality, carbon footprint zero, then we have to talk about the sustainable mode of interaction, sustainable mode of electricity generation, sustainable mode of supplying modes of healthcare. Then there is a more common consent and common question came in our mind, that is, what are the basic modes of transportation in global world and how we will use the bicycle. State like or cities like Bucharest, Munster, Antwerp, Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Malmo, Hangzhou, Bern, Berlin, Hanover, Montreal, Berlin, Melbourne, Tokyo, Nice, Geneva. These are the special cities where bicycle is more eco-friendly, efficiently and affordably. And government of these cities, they will provide some basic regulation and basic discount to the people, and they will empower greenery. Personally, I would like to think that in the favor of India, when we talk about 100 smart city, then come in mind that there isn't any horizontal integration. Just we should go for vertical development along with city, along with nearby the rural area. We have to focus about that, because once Mahatma Gandhi had said, when the villages of India will be developed, now there is no need. Sorry, when the villages of India will be developed, now then we can say that village and their ecosystem is more efficient, sufficient, and highly significant for the development of our country. And there is a high need and there is a specific need to develop our rural infrastructures in the terms of education, healthcare, industry investment, and local SME and MSME. What is your insight? Please write, comment and share. About today's live, how you will conclude, what is the market insight, and how you will balance in your life according with your mindset, business, education, BTR session, hydration, 4 to 6 liter water, intake of calorie, along with food, along with sugar and salt, acquisitions of mindset, nutrition. Hi Abhinav, hi Anmal bhai, how are you? Please write, and what do you think about India's next perspectives of growth along with healthcare, innovations, Rania 53 manufacturing insights, and the talent which is being hired, managed and mentored by the different venture, investors and capitalists about the various versions of India like Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, Sabjan Hitai, Sabjan Sukhai, along with the manifesto of $5 trillion India with the emblems of that Made in India, Make in India, Digital India. With that note, what do you think about India's growth and the market updates along with education, interaction with research and development and IPR? So please write and comment. Hope you will do in best in your life. Keep in touch. Have a healthy day. And with that note, have a great day. Bye bye. All the best. Jai Hind.